Audio is live. We're going live in 3, 2, 1. And video is live. Good evening, Internet. It is another Friday, so that means it's another weekend with your two favorite assholes.
Me and this guy. The biggest Richards you've ever known. It's another Friday.
Last night was fun. I got a battle scar. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, right there. You can kind of see it a little bit. Yeah. From a piece of scale jumping off and biting my hand.
Ouch. But that's what happens when you're a fucking man. doing man shit. God damn it.
As I'm fucking hiding behind the caboose while the cops are talking to the druggie that's hanging out over here. So we were. My camera decided to shit out on itself. Oh god, it's doing this like it did last night. I might have to fucking fix that. I love that picture though.
That's a great.
Okay, I might have to. If it does this again, I'm gonna have to swap out cameras because for some reason it didn't want to work last night. If it does this again, I'll swap out cameras, but I'll still talk while we're doing this. We almost didn't make it. We like literally made it by the skin of our teeth or whatever the fuck that saying is. I don't even know what the fuck that means. But we have on site here we have a bathroom and an outhouse. The bathroom kind of has issues, which is why we have the outhouse. But I went into the bathroom today and there was some drug paraphernalia in the toilet, like wadded up pieces of foil that looked like they had been burnt with some sort of substance in them. And I went and looked at the camera. I went and looked at the security camera. This guy literally beelines down the alley and then across beside where my car usually parks and then just right into the bathroom. Didn't look around, did not even like take a second glance to even make sure it was a bathroom. And that's the only other person that had gone in there since I went in there. And so I went in after I used the bathroom. I locked the door. And this other guy, fucking, his face looks like he had a bunch of these things like on his face, like from my hand here, like all over his face. Definitely looked like a fucking drug addict. Yeah. And so I'm like standing at the end of the ramp that goes up to the bathroom, and he pulls up next to me on his bike with this like thing of cans or whatever, and he's like, and I'm like, can I help you? He's like, just going to the bathroom. I'm like, well, it's kind of locked. Oh, even though it says vacant on it, there's 2 locks in there. You got the one on the inside and then the one on the outside that deadbolts the thing. And I'm like, yeah, it's kind of locked, but you're welcome to try it. And so then I come back in here and the guy was really aggro. And so then he went into the outhouse and was there for like 25 minutes. And while he's in there, I pull my shotgun out. I just pop it right there. I'm like, I don't want to use this, but I'd rather have it close to me right now.
Yeah. No, Ike knows how to take care of business when things get hairy.
So then I sat there for a second. I called some of the other administrators from the school and I talked to them and they're like, yeah, call non-emergency. So like 4 police cars show up, like 5 police officers. And they asked me if I want to trespass them. Hell yeah, I want to trespass that fucker. Yeah, you don't come here where we have kids on a daily basis in the middle of the goddamn day and do fucking drugs on my fucking property. No fucking way, you piece of shit. Yeah, I speak a big game, but I'm fucking hiding inside the caboose while this all's going down. Like, yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what they're there for. They're there to take care of it. You know, because I mean, if they weren't there, like it'd probably be a messier situation because that shotgun's right there. So yeah.
I also shored up a few things, so I had a few contingencies just in case.
Good.
I probably shouldn't even have said that I had a gun in here. I might cut that out later.
Yeah, maybe. But wow, what a day!
So I didn't really have a whole lot of time to get a whole lot of the stuff ready that we would normally have ready.
Yeah, dealing with junkies and shit. That's what you can do in Oregon.
Well, hold on, let me here. Let's because I can. Let's blast this guy on the fucking internet.
Yeah.
Why is it pot? There we go. Okay. So here's the first guy that I believe like did the drugs in the bathroom. Here, full screen me. would do it.
Yeah. Oop. There you
Yeah,
go.
so this is the guy I believe that did the drugs. That he walked across this piece over here, just right into the bathroom, right on the other side of that. At the end of that wall is the fucking bathroom.
Wow.
And then the other guy. Hold on, I can pull that one up real quick because we got video of the cops here with them. So there's the cops. Hold on, let's do that. Okay, there's the guy leaving and all the police officers standing around watching him go. Thankfully, we had this thing of garbage right here, and it kept him around because he was digging through and it leaving a mess. The cops made him clean up his mess.
Good. Idiot.
Fuck those people.
Jeez.
If the blue guy, if the guy in blue shows back up, I'm definitely calling the cops again and be like, "This is the fucking guy that I told you about last time."
Yeah. For sure. Wow.
How's your day been?
Pretty chill. I just worked from home today, so I checked out an apartment, which I will probably be moving into.
You were telling me about that last week.
Yeah, moving out of this house that's pissing me off. So, hopefully soon. Yeah, we will cheers to that. Hopefully soon we will have there will be a new background, because remember, this is all green screen. This is not real.
Are you doing like a 1-bedroom, or is it like a? Okay, so we're gonna take an entire wall in your living room and paint it green, so we can actually green screen you.
Look like I'm in the fucking I'll be in Tiananmen Square, and then next I'll be in the Bahamas.
one of the things we will probably get you is a proper light kit, so you can like light the background like I have, so things just pop and you just kind of show up.
Yeah, man, that'd be cool. But anyway, we raise our drinks.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Prost. That one's good.
Cheers. Cheers, fuckers. Well, that's a long intro.
Thank you, Rad. Rad is complimenting me. I have a girlfriend, but I'll contact you if that ever changes. No homo. Yeah. No homo. No homo.
Let's run that intro.
Oh, let's do it.
Non-homo intro.
Scott, you want to wind up too?
I gotta go this way. Okay.
1, 2, 3. And it just got dark in here.
No way. No way. Where?
He's been here for a little while.
Oh, come on.
Oh, hold on. Yeah. Give me a second.
Jesus. It got dark in here.
It got really dark in here.
Wow, dude.
It's so dark in here, if I smile, I'll show up. Wait, was that racist?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe.
But it's fine.
last night on the stream, I don't know if you were there for this, but I had this epic rant where I'm like thinking that people should be hired or promoted on the merits of how they are as a human being and not the color of their skin. If that makes me a racist, then I'm a fucking racist.
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day, dude. Like, I'm getting so tired of it because it's everywhere now. So now I do not care if I'm called an ist or a phobe. I'm just like, okay.
Or a Z.
Fine. I don't care. Or an attack helicopter. Yeah. It doesn't matter to me anymore. Because it's like, okay, you go on with that. You go on and wake up every day just mad at something,
Yeah.
Go ahead. You go ahead. I'm going to live life. So you can fuck right off. But speaking of that, you want to go to my thing that I just right before we started?
Hold on. Do you want to share your screen or should I share mine? Because I forgot to share my screen before we started.
Nope. I'll do it. I got you. Add to stream. There we go. I might have to let me blow this up a bit.
Good call.
There we go. Yeah, Massachusetts now discriminates against white males who want to start a nonprofit.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because you were just talking about that. So
Hold on.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Wait, now the question is Bender laughing at the white males or the people that are discriminated against the white males?
Right. So I have actually not read this at all. So
Oh,
maybe
in proper fashion for this show.
yes. Maybe it's clickbaity. I don't know yet.
Well, let's read some.
So this is 1 week ago. In Massachusetts, you could start a nonprofit with a board that is 100% women and or designated minority members, but the board can't be more than 49% white male.
Jesus Christ.
Who white males.
What?
So racism against whites now. Got it. Oh, it's been that way for a while, dude. It's been that way for a while. All right. So for nearly a decade, my brother and I have helped thousands of cats and dogs return home. I don't know who this is. I guess it's this Michael Sylvia person.
hold on, Scott. I was just reading through the comments here. And Chrome Dome called you a cake footist.
Where?
Right there, cake footist.
Oh yeah. I do like to destroy cakes. I am very
sorry. I'm getting over a cold. If I laugh too hard, I might start coughing. I'm gonna warn everybody in advance.
How dare you get sick, Isaac?
Hold on.
How dare you?
Thank you. With the help of our followers, I used the whatever guide in the new Bedford Pet Detective. Wow. Facebook pages to reunite missing pets with their owners. Hey, sounds like a noble cause.
Yes,
sounds
a very noble cause.
Very noble cause. I feel we've done a lot of good for the community and decided to start looking into a nonprofit to raise funds to boost the posts on Meta and potentially add a paid person to assist. Oh, so they want to create jobs for the community.
Yep, exactly what I was just thinking. They want to create jobs.
Wow. We've never taken a penny and have dedicated countless hours to the cause. So they've been doing this on their own dime. They want to expand so they can hire people and do more good for the community. After 2 minutes of research, and to my surprise, white males can't be the majority of a new nonprofit.
White.
Yeah. What was that one bitch, that Asian bitch that was doing that?
She was like, I'm always going to call them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck is your fucking deal? Like, are we in like middle school here?
Dude.
You call the one kid that his name sounds like Fatty, and he is fat, and you call him Fatty because it's funny. No, it's kind of terrible, but also a little funny.
And she's making herself look like a retard because she is.
I've got a button for that. Hold on.
The number of mentally retarded is increasing.
She needs help. She needs mental help. Anyway, so I'm guessing this is 2 white guys. So that's, even if one isn't white, it'd still be 50%. So they still couldn't do it. To start a nonprofit, we'd have to give up complete control of the cause to other people because we are white men.
What is this? This is in Massachusetts?
Yeah. Does this not sound like Jim Crow laws or something like that? It's against whites now?
This is what you call this is what some people might call reverse racism. Except there's no such thing as reverse racism. It's just fucking racism.
This is just racism, yeah. On the official Commonwealth of Massachusetts nonprofit page, it states in the following requirements. Ooh. Let's see.
Ooh.
To be eligible, your organization must meet the following requirements. Your organization must be a tax-exempt nonprofit. Okay. At least 51% of the organization's board of directors and voting membership must be women and or members of one of our statutorily defined minority groups. Okay. The same board of directors and voting membership must control the NPO's daily and long-term operations. So you white men can't control anything. Your NPO must be regularly and actively engaged in business activity. What if they're not? That's my question. Your MPO cannot be dependent upon or influenced by another non-eligible person or organization. What?
Wait, hold on. I'm a little confused. What's an NPO? I think you may have said that, but I wasn't paying attention.
Nonprofit organization.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm mildly retarded.
No. Because when I saw that, I was like, NPC? Yeah. So, what's up with your cannot be dependent upon or influenced by another non-eligible person or organization? Does that mean like you can't work with other white people?
Other
white men?
wait.
White? Yeah. And seriously, on the second and last question, must be regularly actively engaged in business activity. Okay, never mind. No, so you got to be doing stuff. Okay, that makes sense. Never mind.
It's like do the thing you said you were going to do.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. But must control this. The same board of directors of voting membership must control.
Oh, hold on. Tang has a good ponderation here.
Okay.
I wonder if a white person and me decided to start a nonprofit, would we be qualified, or am I considered the other white meat for being Asian?
Well, let's continue. Let's read
because Asians are the most discriminated against people, especially in like college admittance. It would probably be double discrimination against that organization.
Well, I did read this a little bit.
Oh, Asians are in the minority groups.
This means
My other question is, you have Hispanic on there. What if you were a white presenting Hispanic? Does that count? Do you count as a white person then?
Right. Or American Indian or Native American. I mean, what percentage here are we talking about?
Elizabeth Warren percentages.
So just, yeah. No. This means women of any ethnicity.
That's not how any of this works.
Can be 100% of a nonprofit board in Massachusetts. But if you are a man, you must be Native American, Indian, Asian, Black, Eskimo, or Hispanic.
Wait, so
Yeah,
Ting is actually, I was actually wrong with Ting's thing because she's female. And she's talking about a white male, but just any female, white or other presenting counts.
But check this out. If the other person was a straight white man, you couldn't do that because it would be 50% white male.
Does it actually use the term straight white man? So what if I identify?
Where?
No, you said straight white man. I was asking if it said that on there.
Oh,
but
did I say that?
What if
I don't remember saying that.
What if I identify as female? I could just all of a sudden.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're about to start a nonprofit. I'm gonna start wearing a dress.
Yeah.
And nothing else is gonna change. I'm still gonna be dating my girlfriend. Anytime I show up to the meetings, I'm wearing a dress.
Yeah. No, you're in the clear because that's trans. Then that would be trans exclusionary if they were doing that.
Yeah, they would be liable for a fucking lawsuit.
Well, they're going to be liable for a lawsuit with this. That's
probably.
Sure. Yeah. Again, to be clear, if you are a white male that wants to start a nonprofit in Massachusetts, you'll need to recruit women or qualified minorities to control it. One has to ask, what if Massachusetts decided men of any ethnicity could control a nonprofit board, but Black women could not make up 50% or more of the board and would need to recruit white men to start it? You'd be correctly outraged. Yeah,
yes,
of course.
Yes.
But this is Massachusetts, where you can discriminate based on race, sex, as long as it's white males who are the target.
As long as the other people, the people that you hate, are the people that are being targeted.
There you go, folks. There's Massachusetts.
There you go, folks. My wife's a doctor. Birch Gold, Bullen Branch, Birch Gold.
What?
Fucking. I may have drank an entire not chugged, but drank an entire beer while the fucking druggie was doing drugs in the bathroom because I'm like, I don't want to be here right now.
Sounds like a weak definition for them to change the goalposts. Yeah, so they can do anything. All right. Yeah. This is the government.
Christ.
This is the government. This is why I keep talking about less government intervention and less government control. This is what happens.
we need to try to start a nonprofit in Massachusetts. and just say that we both identify as female. Don't change a thing. We're male presenting, male everything. Nothing changes. Just tell them that we identify as female. But we identify as female, but we still use he him pronouns.
That's right.
And
That's right.
see what the fuck happens. Make their heads fucking implode.
Yes. I identify as I am biologically a female, but I identify as a man. That's what I'm saying, Sean. That's exactly what Ike and I say all the time.
Yeah, we've been saying this for years.
Yes, less and less government. God damn. Poor
so
Ike.
there was a sticker that I had on my backpack in high school that I think is funny. It says, stop the vicious spread of wealth creation, vote green, and we can all be poor and miserable together.
Nice. I love that. Okay. That's, that makes me think of fucking Democrats. They don't want you you're not going to own anything, and you're going to eat bugs.
Well, we just talked about this last week. Anna Kasparian's just finally figuring this shit out. The green fucking New Deal bullshit is costing the taxpayers and the American people money that we can't afford and shouldn't have to fucking pay.
Yep. And who does this screw over? It screws over poor people.
I was actually
It always does.
I was actually even talking to my girlfriend about this today. If we're going to be mandating fucking people having to sell, like companies having to sell electric vehicles, let's bolster our fucking electric grid and make more fucking nuclear power plants. The cheapest and safest form of fucking electric energy in the fucking world.
Yeah, for real.
And if you think that I'm wrong, I'll fucking fight you.
But it's scary, Ike. But it's scary. You hear the word nuclear and it's scary.
I don't know the exact numbers, but I think there's like maybe 6 or 7 nuclear power plants in this country, and they account for a good massive percentage of the amount of power that's created in this country.
For real? Damn.
Don't necessarily quote me on that. I remember reading or hearing that somewhere.
I wouldn't be surprised though.
The other thing, so you might see me scratching my nose. The other thing is, like, I've got the fucking spot on my finger here. I had one fall on my nose, and so I've got a spot on my nose too.
God damn it, Chrome Dome.
That's good, Scotty. Hit them with the identifiers.
Jesus. Less government work for a time in our history. Yeah.
If Bob's gonna time somebody out, he should time out Chrome. But actually don't, because we like Chrome.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so back on the idea of race and all of that bullshit.
Oh boy.
This was from a radio show that's out of Portland, Oregon. They're a nationally syndicated radio show. They're all over the country. It's called Markley, Van Camp, and Robbins.
Okay.
And I was listening to their Wednesday broadcast. I always listen to the rebroadcast, so I don't have to listen to the news and the weather and all of the ads in between. So I get a 2-hour podcast and don't have to listen for 6 hours to get their whole thing.
Good.
And so they had an interview, not an interview, but they played an interview from somebody called MacDonald. I can't remember her first name, but they say it here, and she has a lot of really good things to say. I think she's part of the Daily Wire crew, and she just came out with a book about I can't remember the title of the book. I think I retweeted here. Let me pull this up. I have it actually on my Twitter. I can just pull it up real quick because I retweeted a thing from it. Heather McDonald is her name, and she just came out with a book called When Race Trumps Merit. How the pursuit of equity sacrifices excellence, destroys beauty, and threatens lives.
Ooh.
And so
I
I think this is an interview with her about that specifically. But in this interview, she specifically talks about black privilege.
Ooh. Damn.
Can you hear that?
Dang.
Yeah.
Hey, manager at Taco Bell says he was immediately fired upon being arrested. He will no longer be able to do that. But...
Oh, they're talking about a guy. They're talking about a guy that farted on somebody else's taco.
Oh God.
It was an employee that was made to remake the tacos, so we went into the freezer and farted on
Oh
them.
my God.
Hold on. I could backtrack. You want to backtrack and hear the story?
No, not really. That's okay.
You save that one for the solo album for What's Your Story. You
Oh, let's skip forward.
of all of the race baiting going on.
Oh, this is it right here.
And all the CRT stuff. Okay? You just want to love everybody. You want it to be like Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream that everyone's judged on character, not color of skin, because that's not what the left wants anymore.
No.
And you get the feeling that researching the book and doing all the different research projects that Heather McDonald's done, she's had it. And a part of this interview, she makes the argument, okay, white privilege, all this, the white supremacy, that's not the problem. You know what the problem is? There's actually black privilege. Oh my gosh, people are freaked out you say that, but that's exactly what she said.
Black privilege. It's not white privilege, it's black privilege. If there is a single black student who is applying to a selective school and is putting his race down as white because he thinks that being white will gain him advantage to getting into Yale or Amherst or Scripps, I'll pay $10,000 to anybody who can find that. The reality is being black today in any mainstream institution confers an enormous advantage. There is not a single law firm, a single bank, a single tech lab in Silicon Valley, a single science lab that is not twisting itself into knots to try to find, hire, and promote as many remotely qualified blacks as possible.
See, we all know.
If I put my name down as like Tynesha Jones, I probably have a better chance of getting a job than if I put my real name down. Because then I'd be a minority and a woman.
Yeah, there was what's her name? Candace Owens, I think it's what
Candace
it
Owens.
was.
The black conservative that's on the Daily Wire.
She was in an argument with some half black guy about basically the same thing.
Oh, that was on Dr. Phil. I saw that. Was
it
clip.
Dr. Phil? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same idea. She's like, what race are you gonna put down on the college admissions for your son?
Mm-hmm.
Black. Of course you are.
Of course you are.
Let's see what these guys have to say here, because this isn't a very long clip.
And she'll say, people don't want to have these uncomfortable conversations.
Oh, Scott and I'll have it.
Oh yeah.
But it's time, because this is the truth.
White heterosexual males, it's over for them. They are at the bottom of the heap. So as bad as our country's past was, but I can also say this, it sickens me, but it was worse every place else.
We're talking about slavery. Yeah. She goes into that in great detail of it's almost taught in America now that as horrific as slavery was in America, that this is pretty much the only place that it happened.
Yeah.
America is not the only place that slavery happened. America just kind of had it as a cursory thing when we started, but we got rid of that shit.
Pretty quick, too.
It's actually still happening all over the fucking world.
Mm-hmm. But that doesn't matter. And there's a lot of white genocide in Africa, South Africa. That's going on. And, actually, it was the UK that got rid of slavery first. And then they actually were out in the seas, out in the oceans, trying to take down and take out slave ships. And a lot of white people died for that.
You said it wrong. It's white.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Excuse me. But no one talks about that. No one wants to bring that up. That's the uncomfortable truth also. And it makes and it puts white people in some kind of positive light. Oh hell no. Oh hell no.
Yep.
What's
yep.
going on?
Oh no,
All
I
right.
I came up with something else that I wanted to show like later, but yeah, like the whole fucking idea about how America is the only place that's ever had slavery, and also how we haven't had it since for like what's it been like well over 100 years, and how it's my fault and how I should have to do something about it. Like the whole thing about reparations is who should get the reparations, who should have to pay the reparations, who's like, and even though like who's gonna get the reparations is the big thing. It's like if just because your skin is black doesn't mean that you should automatically get it. It's like give me the free money. I'm already on welfare. Give me the free money. Like, did I say that out loud?
Yeah, that's all right, because I want to share this, because this guy did an awesome job. Here, wait, entire screen. There we go. Share system audio. Because he basically just broke down what you're talking about.
I had this one pulled up. Oh, Dinesh just
Not everybody suffered equally. I mean, when you go into slavery, it's much more complex than white people were the oppressors and black people were the victims. If you dissect it, you will find there were about 3,700 free blacks who owned 12,000 slaves.
Damn.
Black slaves. The question is, do the descendants of those free blacks who owned black slaves, do they pay? Blacks really benefited
Exactly.
years after slavery we have in the last 50 years. I was born in 1937 during the Depression. Everyone in my small, low-income black community, 98% of the households had a man and a woman raising children. Elderly people could walk safely
What's that
in
noise?
without fear of being assaulted by their grandchildren. Never heard a gunfire during that time. Never heard of a child being shot to death in the crib. But there are 50 children today who have been shot and killed in our cities. If you're talking about remedies, we've got to look beyond saying that every solution has to have a winner and a loser. That blacks can only benefit if whites lose. We have to be defined more than just victims of oppression. When whites were at their worst, blacks were at their best. When we were denied access to hotels, we built our own. We have to communicate to our people the history of how they achieved in the face of oppression.
Truth.
But if we continue to sit back and say all of the challenges that we face in out of wedlock births of violence, that somehow the control of that is in the hands of white America, and therefore until white people change, there's nothing that we can do. This sets up a terrible situation for this nation. The big crisis facing America is not racial. It is the moral and spiritual freefall that is consuming our children.
There you go.
The highest death rate among black families is homicide. Among Silicon Valley, the highest level of suicide, 6 times the national average. In Appalachia, there are prescription drugs. And so if we are to address this crisis that is causing our children to lack a sense of personal responsibility or value for their own life, they will take their own life or take someone else's. So in order to address that, we must come together and look beyond race and realize America is drowning because it's in a moral and spiritual freefall. None of us should be defined by the worst of what we were in the past, but we should be defined by what we want to become in the future.
Beautiful.
And that people are motivated to change when you give them a vision of victories that are possible, not constantly reminding them of injuries to be avoided.
I'm sorry, but her face looks weird.
Either or.
You know, her face does look weird. She looks like she went to the same plastic surgeon as
Madonna.
No, I was thinking no. Back that up just a little bit. I was thinking what's the swimmer, the not the swimmer, the runner that got, I can't remember his name.
Bruce Jenner.
Bruce Jenner. She looks like Bruce Jenner.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry,
And
Caitlyn Jenner.
I mean, I don't really want to listen to this chick because she just
Fuck
spews the same fucking like, oh, it's still white people's fault and blah blah blah. She's
Well, that's one of the biggest problems about all this is they can't take account for the problems in their community. So one of the biggest problems is fatherlessness, single parent homes, and all that shit.
drug
And
use.
yeah, it's like what the shit that happened last weekend in fucking Chicago. Like what was the demographics of the people that did that shit?
Yeah, yeah.
And so the entire thing is like the fucking U.S. government, the Democrats created this welfare state that has fucked over the black community because you get more money as a single black mother than you do if you're in a two-parent loving household.
Mm-hmm. That's all they wanted to do. They wanted to tear the black family apart, and they succeeded, man. They succeeded, and now look at how shitty it is. You know,
Well,
for everybody, it affected everybody.
people need to take ownership of what's happening and ownership of their own their own situation, their own lives, and all that stuff. This whole thing, it's like the government, the Democrats, social media, the fucking mainstream media is telling me that the situation that I am is not of my own creation. It's the evil black white men that are doing it. Not evil black, evil Republican white men that are doing it.
Rich white man. That's all the problem. You know.
And if the situation that you're in is somebody else's fault, then you do deserve recompense for that. You do deserve something for that. But when the situation is created by your own situation, the choices that you make, then you have nobody to blame but yourself. One of the things that I 100% believe is true. I'm trying to work on this myself. Is one of the things that's changed in this country is a sense of community. We have these big ass cities, and one of the things that people don't do. I don't care if you're religious. Go to church. Find people there. There's people there. There's like doctors that go to churches. There's people that do handyman work that go to churches. Make friends. Make friends with them. They'd be more than happy to give you a good deal on coming and fixing your faucet, coming and fixing your garage, helping you reshingle your roof. Sometimes they might even do it for free out of the goodness of their heart because you're in that community.
Yeah.
And so just like MGTOW, they don't want to say they're a movement. They don't want to say that they're this or that. But the one thing that they are is a community. And so a lot of these MGTOW people, brothers, and even to a lesser extent sisters, they help each other with a lot of stuff. And so that's the one thing that a lot of people are missing in this day and age is community. Find a community of people that you have something in common with, and they are more than willing to help you out.
Yeah, no, you definitely need a tribe. That's what's missing from a lot of people nowadays is they don't have their group, they don't have their tribe. That's what we're used to. That's what we're built for. We're built for smaller groups. I think there was a study one time that talked about how like a human being can only keep about 200 like names and faces that they consider like friends, acquaintances or something like that.
Right?
It's because that's as big as your group could get before it starts becoming
Like,
incoherent.
I'm gonna tell you right now, there's probably maybe about, I'm gonna say 30 people I could name if I just sat and thought about it. I can name off the top of my head that I consider like friends or people that I would trust to help me out or come and do something for me.
Right.
And I'm gonna say at least half of them I've never met in person.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? I mean,
weird.
That's one good thing about the internet, really. You know, and it's like we both have met Bob, Cowboy, 10
Years a Slave or whatever his name was.
Rev.
Rev,
Rev
yeah,
20
Rev,
piece.
Rev was awesome, but what was it? That other guy's name, was it like 10 Years a Slave or something like that?
No, 5 Years of Freedom, Wes.
Oh, five. Yeah, that guy. That guy.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. There was another guy that had slave in the title, but
I don't know.
yeah,
But
it doesn't matter.
oh, JLM says on 185 to 255 max close associations. I mean, so that's a pretty small amount of people, really, So yeah, and then being in these big cities where you're around a bunch of people you don't know, and you're clustered together, and then you don't even really know your neighbor or the person that lives below you or above you.
One of the cool things about living in a small town is you have all this shit like that's going on in like San Francisco or even just almost any place in California, Portland, Oregon. Like people are going into Walmarts and stealing shit because they're a big corporation. If you go in and steal shit from the local fucking thriftway down the street, the fucking like shift mom or whatever you want to call her, it's gonna know who the fuck you are and know to go to fucking talk to your parents and be like, hey, cut it the fuck out, or we're gonna ban all of you from the fucking store. And then the mom, probably the dad, is gonna beat the shit out of that kid.
Yeah, they're gonna keep him in line.
He probably would deserve it too. But if you go to these big cities, like you have these people that are like the 15-minute project, everything needs to be within 15-minute walking distance. No, we need small cities, not these big urban fucking areas. But the big urban areas have their benefits. And I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna be kind of cruel. The only benefit that we have for having these urban areas is gonna be easier to bomb them.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And what you just said
mass
there,
mass casualties for the undesirables.
Oh,
and I said it out loud.
No, but what you just said there about, like if a kid went in and fucked up a store that was in a small town, they talked to the parents. You're right, because the community keeps people in check. The community keeps crime from happening. Because when crime does happen, the community takes care of it.
There's some stories, but yeah.
What's that?
I said there's some stories about communities exacting like frontier justice on the wrong people.
That's true. That is very true. But smaller things like that,
JLM is correct here, right here. This is it right here.
Dad will call dad. Yeah, exactly. When there's a family unit and both dads are there, you're right. Because the dad is going to beat the shit out of the kid. It's like, no. Act right.
When he says dad will call dad, it's his two dads calling each other. Sorry.
I don't get it, but okay.
It was a gay joke.
Okay. It was a bad one.
Boo! Hold on.
Hold on. Yes, thank you. Bacon says was 150 last time I looked that up. That was over 13 years ago. Yeah. I imagine it's variable. Yeah.
With the invention of TikTok, it's probably gone down.
Oh yeah. Yep. A reckoning is a coming.
And that thing I said about putting all of the undesirable people like liberals into like one space so we can bomb them easier.
Jesus.
Sorry, I've been drinking a lot of beer. I'm on my fourth fucking beer right now. My nerves are shot from dealing with a fucking drug addict.
Yeah, it's understandable.
But that whole thing about making it so that wasn't a call to action. Just gonna say that much.
Yeah. And JLM's right. Being shot in a small town, it is like your social life's over.
Back before the invention of the internet, if you're shunned in a small town, just go to a different small town and nobody knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah, but then you're an outsider, and it takes time to.
It does
build
take time,
that,
But you have you have the option of going to a different town or just exiling yourself to the middle of fucking nowhere and going into the town occasionally.
Yeah, if you can afford it.
More like light beer of podcast.
How dare you?
Oh, Corey just gave me a really good fucking segue. Let me see. Where did I? Oh, there it is. Okay, Corey. Okay, let me share this.
Hang on. This is the champagne of podcasting. You fuckers know it. Don't get it twisted.
No, it's the. I started working on a logo. Where it said seriously, and then podcast underneath, and the Miller High Life logo. And I kind of want to finish making it so it says seriously podcast, the champagne of podcasts.
Nice.
I'm gonna make that a sticker.
I'm echoing. How's that happening?
You're echoing
Through you. No, it stopped. Okay. I don't know.
I don't know how that happened.
Okay. The butt light of podcasts. Sunflowers, she's saying she's going to get bombed.
Well, yeah, if you're gonna I'm gonna say this: you have to take calculated risks, and there's calculated casualties for doing this specific action,
Ooh.
and so it's gonna have to happen sometimes. Like you gotta make sacrifices of other people. Like I'm not gonna be making the sacrifice, but other people are going to be. Like I'm not. This is all hypothetical. All hypothetical.
Yes,
in Minecraft.
yes, of course.
In Minecraft.
Oh my God! What happened here?
Oh, I need to get that. I need to get that audio bit. Yeah. They're eating her. Now they're gonna eat me. Oh my God!
Such a bad. Oh, so bad. Let's continue.
So this is where I got the idea for the title of the podcast. Belgian authorities destroyed 2,352 cans of American beer advertised as the champagne of beers because it's not, in fact, champagne.
Way to miss the point. Way to miss the point, Belgium. God.
The number of mentally retarded is increasing.
Earlier this week, Belgian authorities destroyed blah blah blah. Miller High Life headed for Germany. The issue came down to the American beers being labeled as the champagne of beers. A statement released by the official champagne committee called the beers illicit goods.
There's an official champagne committee.
So there is anything that actually is considered champagne has to be made in like the Champagne Valley in whatever country Champagne's in.
France.
And so you can't call anything outside of that champagne. You got to call it sparkling whatever.
Sparkling wine, I think.
Yeah, so it's not technically champagne. Earlier this week, Belgian authorities destroyed every single drop of a shipment of 2,352 cans of Miller High Life in Ypres, Belgium. The beer is that Ypres? Is that how you say that?
I have no idea.
Let's find out.
Yeah,
how to
I'm curious.
Pronounce this word. How to pronounce this word? All right, whatever.
Just type it in Google and it'll show you. And it should say, there should be an area where you can say it. Oh, right there at the top.
Where? Oh, on Google?
No.
Oh, here it is.
You're right there. Yeah.
Yper.
Wow. Yper. Interesting.
Ypern.
Yper.
Okay.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. We'll get the Germans aren't known for making good decisions, so we'll just give them that one. The beers label of the champagne and beers had first arrived in the country in February. A joint statement issued by the authorities and France's Champagne Committee, a trade organization representing the French region of Champagne, confirmed the beers were destroyed because they infringed on the protected designation of champagne.
Protected.
Uh,
Oh, God.
What the fuck?
It went on to refer to the beers as illicit goods and said the recipients of the beer in Germany where the can hold on. The recipient of the beers in Germany where the cans were headed did not contest the decision to destroy it. Charles Gomere, managing director of France's Champagne Committee, said that eradication of the Miller High Life beers highlighted the importance of the European Union's Union attaches to designations of origin and rewards the determination of the champagne producers to protect their designation.
Oh, boy.
He also congratulated Belgian authorities for their vigilance.
This is when you have too much time on your hands.
Hold on.
Wow.
Okay, this next paragraph. Holy shit. Kristen van der Weren, administrator of the Belgian Customs Service, also spoke on the seizure and called the beers counterfeit. They are technically counterfeit if you think is it Miller High Life is actually beer.
Oh, man.
According to the statement, the container was destroyed. The container was destroyed with the utmost respect for environmental concerns and was recycled in an environmentally responsible manner.
Oh, my God.
What the
God damn.
And to the Belgian authorities, I've got one of these for you.
Oh, yeah. You are special.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ. I'm not going to read any more of that because I don't want to laugh anymore.
This is, Chrome, you are so right. This would be over the top if it was serious about it. Yeah, they're so serious about it.
I don't even remember. I actually honestly don't even remember where I fucking found this, but I saw it. I'm like, oh my God, we have to talk about this today. Oh, man.
That is a seriously. Oh my God, this
Jesus
is why we
Christ.
call
All right.
this is why we call it Seriously Podcast,
All right.
because of stuff like this.
Okay,
Wow.
If we're gonna talk about anything funny, I have to pee really bad because I'm on my fourth beer and I don't want to piss myself. I'm getting old. Okay, so do you want to pull up one of your other things and talk about that really quick, or do you want to just read some chats while I run to the bathroom?
I'll just read some chats. Let's
All right,
just do that.
I'll be right back.
All right, cool. JLM Carpet Bomb Belgium. Uh-oh. How do I do this? Do I go like that and then that? Yeah, there we go. Carpet Bomb Belgium. I'm cool with that. Belgium can go fuck itself. This chance must be killed. Yeah, totally first world problems, Bacon. Totally. Stella! I love ginger. I don't think I've ever seen ginger chicken on the menu. I don't know what you're talking about, but cool. I like chicken. Yep, I'm ready to let Europe burn and devolve. Well, it's kind of already getting there. They're not controlling their borders or anything. So glad to see my term for this kind of thing gain traction. I'll die happy if that's my mark on the world. Hell yeah. So they vaporized the liquid and recycled the bottles? Pretty much. They turned in their cans for 10 cents each. Jalapeno cashews are good. I've not had those. Headed off to the galley. See y'all later. Later, JLM. Thanks for stopping by. Warm wet pants is a no-go. Fuck the champagne, assholes. Yeah. Oh my God. Trust me. I think you would love Hot Pot. Just experience it in a restaurant. Okay. Bacon says, you know what? I hereby deem this show the spiritual successor to the Laughter at Humanity show. Well earned, guys. Well earned. Well, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what that is, but okay. Vanessa, what to do until 0600? I don't know. Something good for you. Panda Express is fake. Panda Express sucks. I gotta say that. Last time I ate that, I had the shits, and it was not fun. Ugh.
I saw Panda Express is fake.
It is very fake, and it is not good. Sean says, good call, like warm, wet pants is a no-go.
That's a non-starter right there.
So Goddamn Bacon says, we're the spiritual successor to the Laughter at Humanity show. I don't know if I've seen that, but thank you.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah. Ting Ting. I like your style, Ting Ting. Yeah, drink, Vanessa. Drink. Coffee moonshines at midnight. There we go. Do.
So,
seriously, this is the best podcast. Seriously. Can you play that? Can you play that?
Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously Cast is the best TV show on YouTube. Seriously, the best. That Scott guy carries the show. I don't know the name of the other guy. He seems like he sucks.
So, do you want to hear something that's really interesting?
Okay.
Yesterday, Elon Musk's SpaceX launched the largest rocket ever launched in the history of humanity.
Yep.
And the way that the announcer described the launch was it was successful, but the rocket got disassembled in an extremely fast rate. I have video of it, actually. Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, let's pull that up. Give me a second. I got this.
Bacon. While you're doing that, Bacon said, Laughter at Humanity show was my podcast I used to run years ago. Live on Instagram, podcast on the website. I basically do what you guys are doing. Oh, cool, man. Well, we are honored. We are honored.
I actually feel honored for Bacon saying that we are the spiritual successor to what he was doing.
And Bacon, you know what? I'll fucking come up to, where are you? Somewhere up in the...
I think he's like, he's close to Seattle. I'm not going to necessarily dox him. I know I have his exact address, but I'm not going to dox him.
Well, we should go up there and hang out with him because he came down here and hung out. So that'd be awesome.
Well, I'm going to see if he can come down for the 5th, the podcast on the 5th. And I'm going to try to have a bunch of people. Like I know that True Blood's gonna be down here. I'm gonna set a bunch of shit up in the school, like push a bunch of things away, put up lights, and bring my computer out and do a bunch of different camera setups. It's gonna look professional. Yeah.
That's May 5th, right?
Yep, May 5th.
Oh, that's not very far from now. That's 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. I don't know if he wants to come down for that, but that's when that's happening. Also, Rad's gonna be in town that day, I think. Maybe he. Let's see if we can change his plans a little bit. See if he can come down and be on the podcast.
That would kick ass.
It would be great if we could do like a 2 or 3 hour podcast, just sitting down talking, and then we stop ours and start Bacon's, and then we just have Bacon's podcast running.
I love it. Let's do that.
That would be great. Okay, so this is the video here.
Yeah, give us your thoughts, Bacon. That'd be great.
Oh, there it is. It rapidly.
The automated flight termination system has been activated.
It rapidly disassembled itself.
Vanessa, I don't think anyone was on there.
Yeah, it was an unmanned. It was a test flight, and right after it happened, SpaceX came out and said this was a successful flight because it's kind of like what my dad says: fail faster. They just found one way not to send people into space.
Yep. Did the Challenger dance in the sky? At least there was no people on it, so at least there's that. So.
Oh, what was that other spaceship after the Challenger that exploded on re-entry?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't remember that one.
You don't remember that one? I can't remember the name of it.
No. Usually I know that stuff because I was into that for a while. But
Okay, hold on.
No.
Let me space shuttle explosion on re-entry. Okay. Columbia. It was Columbia.
oh shit, bam.
I have a family friend who actually worked on the space shuttle program,
Yeah.
and he was in charge of cargo bays in the space shuttles. And apparently, what happened in that disaster was a calculated risk. And so when they do re-entry, there's a calculated risk that there's a bunch of debris like rocks and stuff that kind of hang out on the upper atmosphere.
Yeah.
And what happened was as the ship comes in like this, like straight down like this,
Mm-hmm.
to slow it down so it can then turn and go like this. So what
Right.
happened was a rock went through the fuselage, through the hull of the ship, and it through the cargo bay. And so as it was going down, but it turned like this, it created a vacuum and then just kind of imploded the ship.
Ooh. Damn. That's crazy. That's scary. That's scary shit, man.
Bacon says the Columbia, and yeah, I'll figure that out, guys.
Yeah, I already put it in.
Oh, okay, never mind.
God.
Jesus Christ. It's like having a fucking person that has multiple personalities running this show.
That's me. That's me.
We have a few other things that we could talk about.
I mean, I'm good if you're good.
Well,
you want to watch this real quick?
I was gonna say, how much time do you have? We could take a quick break, bring some people on, and talk about the rest of these topics with a few other people.
Yeah, but I want to go eat. I'm hungry.
All right, that's fair enough. Okay, let's talk about this really quick, and then you can go eat.
Troll alert. Yeah. Speaking of trolls, let's look at this bitch.
Okay, let's watch it. I'm gonna refresh it so it starts from the beginning.
Okay. So refresh.
Sick a 40-hour work week is. I'm so sorry.
Aww.
You're telling me that I have to wake up at the fucking butt crack of dawn every single day, go and work somewhere that has fluorescent lighting, is cold and uncomfortable for the entirety of the day, and do that 5 times a week?
You mean go do what men have been doing throughout the entirety of human history? We told you, feminists, that you could be like us if you wanted to, but you weren't going to like it. And you know what? You chose to not listen to us, and now you're getting exactly what you deserve. You're getting what you wanted.
How fuck.
Yep.
Oh, I love the feminists that think that they can piecemeal what it's like being a guy. It's like I want I want equality, but I want this, and I'll take some of this.
The buffet.
Just a smidgen, just a little bit of that one. No, not all of it.
Yeah, they want to pick from the buffet. That's right. It's
Jesus fucking Christ. Like, what the fuck?
I love it. I love it when they get what they deserve, and then they're like, "Oh, this actually sucks ass."
This is my recreation of women finding out it sucks to be a man.
What the fuck?
That's a fantastic recreation. I love it.
This one's really short too. You want to watch this this interview here?
Yeah, I wanted to watch this. I wanted to get your thoughts and the chat's thoughts on this because John's very upset.
No, fuck. So. Jon Stewart is kind of a tool.
Yeah, he is.
But
let's watch this.
Let's go ahead and bring this up and we'll watch this.
I want to ban drag show readings to children.
To minors, yes.
Why?
Why?
What are you protecting?
Why can we prohibit children from voting, those under 18 from voting?
Is that free speech?
They can continue to exercise their free speech, just not in front of a child.
Why?
Because the government does have a responsibility to protect.
I'm sorry?
The government does have a responsibility in certain instances to
What's
protect
the leading cause of death amongst children in this country? And I'm going to give you a hint. It's not drag show readings to children.
Correct.
It's not the point.
So what is it?
I'm presuming you're going to say it's firearms.
No, I'm not going to say it like it's an opinion. That's what it is. It's
That's actually wrong, by the way. The statistics that they're using for that are most of the statistics they're using for that are 17 to 18-year-olds, or 17 to 19-year-olds, I believe, are the ones that are mostly being killed by firearms. So it's not children. They're padding the statistics with teenagers, which are still technically children, but they're teenagers.
Right.
So if you remove the 17, 18, and 19-year-olds from those statistics, it's pretty much non-existent.
And look, the whole banning of drag shows, I'm not saying ban drag shows.
No, I'm not either.
But I'm saying you don't do it in a school and have those people be paid by the government or the city or the county, whatever.
Here's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say this so the people in the back can hear it. Stop fucking with our children, you fucking idiots! Sorry. Oh, fucking groomers. Like we're okay with drag shows. We're okay with people being transgender. Stop grooming our kids. Stop pretending to present sex acts in front of children.
Yeah.
Stop making children have to witness and see that bullshit.
If this was a private thing done privately, fine. You can't say anything. Even if they're out in public doing it and they got all the permits and stuff, okay. You that's what it is. It is what it is.
Tim Pool offered, I think he offered to like Cenk Uygur and a bunch of other people. He said, hey, let's team up and make the world's largest drag show. 18 plus.
18 plus. There you go.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's not fucking easy. Drag is a specific type of performance art.
Right.
And the performance art of drag is essentially supposed to be like showgirls or strippers. And that's not something like you wouldn't let or want a child to let a girl that is like in a kind of a not necessarily naked but a revealing top and dressed to be provocative to read to your fucking child. No self-respecting parent would do that. Why would you let a fucking man wearing woman face pretend to do that too?
And again, if this was private or just some dude out in public reading a book and kids came around or parents came around and sat them in front of them. I can't say anything. Like, I mean, I can say anything, but
if it was like at an event, kind of like the Rose Festival or something like that, you had a drag performer on stage, there happened to be children there, fine. But if it's at an event that's designed and advertised as specifically for children, no. There was that children's drag show they did at like a bar, and in the background of the fucking event, it said it won't lick itself.
Oh, Jesus.
There was a sign. There was a sign that said it won't lick itself. What is that fucking referring to?
Hey. Yeah, right. Okay, according to Pew Research in 2019, before the coronavirus, there were 1,732 gun deletions among U.S. children and teens under the age of 18. By 2021, that figure decreased to 2,590. Okay.
Okay, so what are the numbers? What are the numbers of 16, 17, and 18-year-olds?
And
so remove the 16, 17, 18-year-olds from that. We're not talking children at that point. We're talking teens.
And how did they get the guns? Was it self-deletion? Was it shooting each other? Was it gang related?
Also, another good question that you're probably not going to find the answer to is what is the complexion of most of those deaths?
Ooh. That's a good question.
If it's not via cop, which it's probably not.
Yeah. Just wondering. You know,
regular guy running. Welcome to the channel.
This is pretty vague, so I don't know.
Well, it's still a shitty statistic. It's still a very shitty statistic.
It's
but
sad.
The problem is these fucking mooks are trying to say that children are being killed more by guns than by cars or any other way. But the definitions matter. Children are not teenagers. When you say children, people are thinking 0 to like 10 or 12 at the most. They're not thinking teenagers, but if you take those statistics, and most of the statistics is between 13 and 18, that's a teenager problem and not a children problem.
So there you go.
Older children and teens are much more likely than younger kids to be killed in gun-related incidents. Those ages 12 to 17 account for 86% of all gun deaths among children and teens in 2020. You notice how the statement was changed from children to children and teens. Pull up the first one that was posted. because right here, gun deaths among U.S. children. Oh, it says children and teens. Okay, I selectively ignored a specific word.
Yeah,
that's one of the things I'll do. I'll admit when I'm wrong.
There you go.
But the problem is here. Like you've got fucking Jon Stewart saying children, not children and teens, specifically children. And the thing is, they keep talking about, every time anybody mentions this statistic, they say children. Yeah. Also, there's more children killed by swimming pools every year than fucking guns. Do we need common sense swimming pool regulations?
And this is a swimming pool free zone.
Common sense car regulations.
No, that makes too much sense. But here we go. In 21, 46 of all gun deaths among children and teens involved black victims. In 21, white, 32, Hispanic, and Asian 1.
Oh, Ting, you're in a good group there.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, that was bad.
So it's mostly black, and most black families only have a single mother, and there you go.
We talked about
all that
the single parent household. So one of the biggest things here, even female children need to have a father figure in the household.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily say, not necessarily need to. It's beneficial.
Yeah, it is less likely, statistically speaking.
Yes, it's very beneficial. Until I start hearing more about literally every other cause of harm and death of children, I don't give a shit about gun violence.
Right, and again, I wonder how much of that was self-deletion. I really, and if that's involved in there.
So I'm gonna say something that's slightly racist, according to some people. Is like if you look at the demographics, what percentage of at least 46% of those were gang related?
They were.
No, I asked the question. What percentage of at least 46% of those deaths were gang related?
Right. That's a good question. And Bacon has a good point here. If you're worried more about the tool than the action, you're the problem. Damn.
when I was in high school.
A shrubbery.
When I was in high school, there was a kid that did a speech, and this kid was like the most cowboy person in the fucking school.
Ooh,
yeah,
nice.
I know for a fact that he was a conservative, but he did a speech in front of I think it was a health class, and he said okay, let's say for argument's sake I bring a gun and I put it here on the table and I leave it here, and then I come up and ask you guys, do guns kill people? And then there's a bunch of people raise their hand to say yes or whatever, and he's like, okay, so the gun sitting on the table will just get up on its own accord and start shooting things and killing them. Guns don't kill people. People kill people.
Yeah. It's true.
It was a very awkward speech, and that he didn't do it very articulately.
Yeah.
But it stuck with me my entire life.
When I worked in the ER, almost all teen shootings were gang. Damn.
I'm gonna say this, and people aren't gonna like it. What is the racial demographic of a lot of gangs?
Yeah. Minus suicide, drug, gang-related firearm deaths suggests children 17 younger are from firearms is minuscule. Wow. So it sounds like there's deeper problems than the guns, and I agree. Because this didn't happen. This didn't happen back in like the 50s and the 60s, dude. This shit just didn't happen when there were families, coherent families, when there was less government involvement, when there was less feminism, when there was more patriarchy. So to say.
You want to go back to the Jim Crow era, don't you, Scott?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, because that'll fix things.
No, hold on. I've read fucking articles about this shit. Fucking being on time, having a good paying job, having a fucking family, having a wife that loves you, having children that you fucking spend time with. That's all white supremacy, Scott. That's all white supremacy, you fucking white supremacist, you fucking white supremacist footist.
Uh-huh. Keep going.
If having all that stuff is white supremacy, I want to fucking be a white supremacist. Somebody's gonna fucking clip that and fucking send it to me. And all they're gonna clip is I want to be a white supremacist.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I like what regular guys saying here. I love it.
Honestly, less feminism. Yes, I agree. Honestly, I don't want to have to. I honestly don't want to have this conversation. It's like earlier when I said if X and Y is true, I'll be racist. If X and Y is true, I'll be a white supremacist. If X and Y is true, I'll be a misogynist. Mm-hmm. And X and Y are just normal things that normal people should fucking want. Jesus fucking Christ. Is it that hard to want to have a society of people that work hard and have a family? Is it that fucking hard? And to not call that white supremacy? Is it that fucking hard?
Yes, it's impossible. It is impossible.
Like, seriously. I just want to live my life, raise a family, maybe possibly have a blonde-haired, blue-eyed wife at some point.
Oh my God.
And somehow that's and I just want to be on time for stuff. I want other people to get good grades. I want my children to get good grades. I wanted to get good grades. Is that too much to ask? But now everything that I just mentioned, somebody has written an article about how that's fucking rooted in white supremacy. And so we just want everybody to be the lowest common denominator, to be the fucking retards that these fucking leftist idiots, ideologues want them to be. And it's fucking bullshit. It's like people living in a society and being nice people and fucking wanting the best things in life apparently is racist and Nazism and white supremacy, according to all of these fucking articles that I've been hearing about. It's so fucking stupid. Even there was a fucking museum, a museum of like blackness or whatever. I can't remember the fucking name of the museum. Who gives a shit? They even said all this stuff. They even posted an article about it on their website about how being on time is rooted in white supremacy, or expecting people to be on time is rooted in white supremacy.
Preach, Brother Ike. Preach it.
You know, if I was going to do that, I'd talk like that one of those fucking guys from Tennessee. You know what I'm talking about? It's like, Brother Scott, we're going to talk about this. The white supremacists, they are, oh God, they want you to be on time. And they think that you shouldn't have to get good. No, hold on, let me rephrase that. They think you need to be able to do the maths. And if you don't do the maths correctly, you are good in my book, and you shouldn't have to be able to read at the level that you should be reading at. Give me an amen, brother.
Amen.
That was really bad. I'm sorry.
That was fantastic. Brother Ike is preaching the good word today.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Preach it, brother.
For he is Lord. He is Lord.
I'm imagining that scene from Blues Brothers. Do you see the light? The band. And then he stands up and he does that like run in place. see if I can find that scene.
Oh damn! Ike a pasture get up now. Yes, for sure. Oh yeah, Ike, you need to work on an at the end of each sentence is what regular guy says. Oh my god.
Hold on, I think. Oh, yeah, here it is, right here. This is it.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm not gonna play the audio, but I'm gonna play the scene. Yeah, it's right here. This one. Hold on, let's go. Oh, there it is, right there.
Do you see the light? What light? Have you seen the light? Yes! Yes! Jesus H. Goddamn Christ! See the light!
Oh my god.
I don't want to get a strike for that, but
Oh, Jesus.
What light? Well, at this point, because Scott is like tall and lanky, and I'm like short and fat.
We should be the Blues Brothers.
We should do Blues Brothers for Halloween.
Yeah, yeah, dude. That'd be the shit. I am down. Hell yeah, dude.
What was it? I need to put more odds at the end of my sentence. At the end of my statements.
Oh my god, that was great. That was
my brother Moses. He was walking through the wilderness, and then eventually he ran into a feminist, and he said, "Be gone, demon!"
I cast you out.
I cast you out, Satan, in the name of Ron Paul. You shall not share my manna from heaven.
You shall not trespass in this place, this holy place.
How dare you stand where he stood? That was Harry Potter.
Fuck yeah, dude. Jesus. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
How dare you?
I gotta work on that whole on that fucking preacher thing, because I think I could probably do it pretty decently.
Fuck yeah. You got it, dude. Yeah, regular guy says right there. Nailed it. What's up, Rusty? We're actually we're actually about to call it. So, fuck, man, that was good.
My throat, Jesus Christ!
It's gonna be tore up. Tore up.
Oh wait, you serious? Let me laugh even
All right.
harder.
I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are really close. Like we're actually what 47 subscribers away from 300.
Mm-hmm.
We shall be doing another giveaway when we hit 300 subscribers. We will be giving away a knife. No, it's not a knife. It's a letter opener.
Because that's legal in many other countries.
Hold on. I totally just came up with a new character. It's the Alex Jones preacher. I am tired of the government putting chemicals in the waters and making the friggin' frogs gay.
I was just gonna say, yep.
Hallelujah. Oh man, if we say anything that is factually inaccurate, please let us know, because we like to be as accurate as possible. Opinions don't count as facts. Scott has another thing he wants to tell you as well.
Twirl your tweety, twirl your tweety, twirl your tweety. I can't say it fast. Twirl your tweety, twirl your tweety.
Please make sure to twirl your tweety.
Some ASMR at the end of the show for you.
For the end of the show.
Ow!
Scott. Do you have any final words?
Scott.
Wait for it. There you go.
I had to go through 3. I was setting up to do the outro, and I had to go through 3 fucking things to get to it.
Gross. But no, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. We love you all. Take care of each other, okay? And take care of yourselves.
I'm gonna say this. This is probably one of the best things that I think I've ever done in my life. And I am proud of every minute that we've done of this, except for the few minutes last week or 3 weeks ago. I can't remember. There's something I may have said that I don't. It's gonna.
Ooh, my stream, my chat got disconnected, and my stream stopped.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Let's check mine really quick.
Yeah.
I'm still. It says no data.
Oh, successfully connected. Okay.
Yeah, mine says no data right now.
Uh-oh.
But what the hell? Did my internet get shut off? And I'm still talking to you, so
yeah.
Well, let's I'm just gonna play the Oh no, it says excellent connection again. Okay. I don't know what happened. So
mine says excellent connection too, but it's frozen, so I don't know.
Click the live button on yours.
The live button?
So go up to where it says underneath studio.
There it goes. There it goes.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
it's
okay.
back. Oh no, it's
okay.
like really choppy connection.
Yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out. Okay, guys, that is it for this week.
Yeah.
Please stand by for next week. Next Wednesday, Bob and I are going to play the shark game again. Sorry about last week. I was sick and I was really out of it. I was like, whatever. Doesn't matter. Scott, I'll see you later.
Okay.
Have fun eating. Everybody else, we'll see you next time.
Later.